This is Anand Varma. He loves taking pictures. And he loves parasites.
People tend to not like parasites very much. And the parasite images I've seen so far tend to be gross things coming out of people's bodies. They were very successful at grossing you out, but they really failed at getting you to appreciate how incredible these creatures are. I'm going to try to convince you that parasites are cool. The graphic novel approach kind of came out of a desire to portray these creatures in an interesting and dramatic way, to separate one organism from the other. And what was appealing about that is a way to show these parasites in a familiar scene that had something very surprising going on.
But how did he get the pictures? How did he get parasites to pose for photos?
Most of the work was done in hotel rooms. My housemates at this point are used to this kind of nonsense, and one of them is a documentary filmmaker, and so he filmed me photographing these crickets. So this is a special mixture of salts that actually mimics the inside of the cricket's body. And what that means is that the worms will come out, but they'll actually still think that they're inside the cricket's body. Photographing the cricket and the horsehair worm was actually the most difficult setup I had for this whole story. You know, this is biology. Like, you don't really get to tell the cricket and the worm when to perform. So I used this trick that I learned from the researcher, and that way I could control the position of the worm and use my lighting technique to tell the story of the parasite and the host.
The worms have matured. You can see them coiled up in their bellies, and so those worms are going to bust out as soon as they sense water.
I imagined, okay, you put a lot of work, you put a lot of time, and then you become a good photographer, and then it's easy. And it took a while for it to occur to me that that process does never end. You get a great picture, and then you move on. You got a new set of challenges, and then you got a new problem. And that's a great thing. I think I've learned to sort of embrace that process of accepting every new picture as a new challenge, and that's become part of the joy of being a photographer.